The great unique part about Village Homes, us, is that Village Homes, we're locally owned. There's two owners. We're there we're there 5-6 days a week. If there's a problem, it can be solved that day. It can be solved 5 minutes later because we're there to solve the problems. A lot of dealerships in town are owned by big corporations. They own the factory, they own the retail, they own the mortgage, so they own everything. At Village Homes, we have a dealership. We get to go shop every manufacturer in the state of Texas. We're not told who we have to buy the homes for. Don and myself will travel throughout Texas, looking at different factories, finding the factory that we think builds the best house for the dollars, and those are the ones that we picked. If there's a lot of factories in town that are owned by the dealers are owned by the factories, and they have to sell that factory's house. We don't have to. We shop and we find the factory that builds the best house. The same thing, we're going to shop your mortgage. If we're going to find out who can give you the best rate, instead of a lot of dealerships, the mortgage, the factory, the dealership, the mortgage company is all owned by one company. That dealership has to send you to their mortgage company. That's what they're told to do. They're not shopping your interest rate. They want to make as much money as possible. They want to make money off the factory building it, the retail selling it, the mortgage company's interest rate. They want it all. At Village, we're not interested in that. We're going to shop your mortgage to find you the best rate. We don't make any money off of it. So we also have our own service department. If there's a problem, we're going to send somebody out there to solve it. We're not going to wait for the factory. 99% of all dealerships in the state of Texas don't have a service. If you have a problem, you call them, they tell you to call the factory, and the factory is going to get somebody to come out there. Well, if you're in Austin, Texas, and that factory's in Dallas, how quick do you think they're going to get out there? I mean, they're going to do their best to get out there as quick as possible, but they're not getting out there in 2 or 3 days or 4 days. At Village, if you have a problem, we have service people. We're going to send them out there. We're not going to wait on the factory. So it's a huge plus. Plus, also at Village Homes, we develop property. We go out and find land. We put on the roads. We put in the water line. We put in the septic system. We hook up your electricity. We do it all. It's a one-shop place, which makes Village Homes very unique. It makes us unique that we can give you all these things at one time, and there's no one telling us what to do. Don and I make our own decisions. And again, if there is a problem, I promise you, come to the office. We're the first 2 people in the office you see. If there's a customer that got a problem, I want to solve it. I want to move on and go to some other place and see if you can get it solved with the people who own it. It's not going to happen. But at Village Homes, it's going to happen there. I promise you, we'll solve the problem.